Hello everyone, welcome to a new video. Today we are going to do a little run over all my favourites. There's going to be just one missing. I'll explain that later and tell you why, but it's also having some work done it. So let's get started. My SIG MPX. Now this is a beast. I love this one. Kept it very minimal. Obviously got the SIG red dot for the air gun on top. Great little sight. Worked wicked. Definitely works well with the iron sights on this and all. Kept the original iron sights because they are metal and they look pretty sexy on here. I have got missing my little rails that I've got to put on here. I've got some little slots. I'm going to put them on. I have got to do a little bit of work to them. Been meaning to do it, but I haven't got around to it yet. Now on this one, I am running this on a 12 gram CO2 adapter. So what I have done, I have taped that up and put my Crosman AK1 stock on there because I think that looks pretty damn sexy. Stuck a little rubber sleeve grip on there. Definitely makes it feel a lot better. Obviously that's only plastic. You have got a little storage in there, so it's pretty handy. I'm not going to bother try changing it. I quite like it. As you can see, I have a drum magazine. A few of you are going to ask where that come from, so I explain it. I made that myself using a gel ball drum mag. I've literally gutted it, made a nice hole in it to fit the original SIG mag. Now there's no extra pellets into that. It seems very stupid cutting the bottom of a mag off. They're quite expensive here, so if you cut the bottom off, you've wasted it, it's gone. All I've done is bolted it in there. If you ever want to change it, it can come straight out. No problems made to the magazine whatsoever. As I say, you'd probably only get an extra 5 pellets in there. I'm not sure it'd shoot properly because it's got to run around the chain anyway. There's a little cog in there that the chain runs around, so it probably wouldn't work well. So I've got my sling on there, 2-point sling, definitely handy to have. Obviously mounted on in one end, little Velcro straps. Not Velcro, just bolts on like a buckle belt. Nice handy. There you go. There's my SIG MPX rather. Don't know why I always mix them up. Said that in the last video. Always mix them. So next up, I've just done a video on this one. If you want to see it, check it out. The Big Daddy. It's got the black stock. As you know, changed it. This one wasn't being used. I don't think the original stock colour matched up too well, to be honest with you. As you can see, there's quite a difference in them two. There, the metal and the plastic. It's more of a green. Got this big problem with these things lately. You definitely have to get some clamps for them because they can't see them coming off. Rubber sleeve, as usual. Definitely makes it feel better. Got your storage at the bottom. Using the same mount as on the other SIG, definitely worked well. 2-point sling. The only difference is on the other one it's mounted on the front of the original part. This one I've added that part. Now that is the rails that I've got for the other SIG as well, so they will be going on at some point. Got longer ones for the other SIG, so definitely looks a lot better. As you can see, it's an annoying thing that keeps falling off all the time. It's doing the same on my dpms. I will be shouting about that when I get to my dpms. So you've got the SIG scope on there. Definitely worth having. Said it in my video, last video. This is definitely more of a take your time, shoot the target, try and hit a good spot each time. This is a good rifle to have. Definitely got a lot more power. Uses a lot more CO2 than the other SIG. That's why I'm not putting this on a 12 gram. 12 gram you probably get 1.5 mags, so I tend to do 1 mag, empty it out, put another one in. It's good for having a little shootout in the garden quick. As you see, bipods. These are great bipods, I love these. I think they're Architect, something like that. They fit most positions. I mean, most people would keep them forward, but quite like them back. Pretty good position. I've got the front foregrip for this, but for some reason it keeps falling off today. I'm having one of those days. Everything I tried doing is just going wrong, so we're going to leave it off. And the only other thing is, Got me flip up iron sights, 45 degrees. So if you get a bit bored of shooting with your scope, you flip the rifle, you got your flip up iron sights. Definitely a great little feature to have that. Love that. Definitely, yeah, definitely add them if you can. You're using a scope. And the only other thing, obviously my Surefire flashlight. Love them Surefires, they are wicked. You want to get a torch, guys, get a Surefire. Up next, one of my Crossman dpms builds. I do believe I'm calling this Spartan Punishment. The only reason being, it's got a Punisher handguard on it. You can't see the little thing anymore. There's a little logo under there, but never mind. I didn't want to see it anyway. Been refitted. Obviously I've stuck my silencer in there. Big old silencer this, but I've stuck it right down in the barrel. Definitely looks good. Nice feature. I'm not sure, may put something on there at some point, make it look a bit better. Now, got the old EOTech holographic flip magnifier. Definitely a great feature to have. I like shooting with the holographic. Now when I'm a bit lazy, I'm shooting at a long distance, I've got my magnifier so I can see where I hit. It's pretty handy. Obviously there's no iron sights on this at all. The only thing I have got is a slim mount added. Changed the grip, got a nice rubberized grip on this. The mag pulse, I don't know if you call that a mag pull on that really. It's a good little thing, rest on the wall. If you want to rest on something, you know, it doesn't damage the mag. If you do drop it, hopefully it just bounce on that and not damage your magazine. We've got the Spartan Mojo magwell grip on there. Give it a bit of feature as if it's battle scarred. I thought it looked pretty cool, painted it gold. I may paint this barrel gold as well just to bring that colour out. I might paint a couple of little bits on here and all. I've still got plenty of gold, so I might give that a go. Stock, CP Core I do believe they're called. Don't quote me on that. Great stock, I love these. Such a great shape to it. Obviously, got your cheap razor and all. Now they do come off. Does look pretty good without it. I'll show you that on the other dpms in a minute. There you have it, guys. dpms. Obviously that's had a stock change and all. So before we got the R1, we had to do that. Now going on to R1. This was my 10 Crossman R1. If you want to know how it got to this, I have got a full video on it. Same stock, so I won't explain that again. We'll start that with the stock. Great, I love them. They're just so good. Lovely rubberized, great feel, sits so well. Got the Pack Mag 30 round sleeve. They are awesome. Definitely gives it a good look. Do like them. Bit of a pain to use though, but yeah, they make it look so much better. Obviously that's been coloured. That used to be tan. Not sure if you'll be able to see it in this light. There you go, you can just see it. That was tan the other way. If you want to know how I've done it, check out my video. I sort of explained it, it's my little secret at the moment. What else we got? The Zombie Stopper EOTech. This thing is bloody awesome. That is what you see. You're either getting red or green dot. It is bloody awesome. They are so good. Copy EOTechs. Little flip up iron sights either end. Thanks to the subscriber, I have had this little gadget sent out. I've always wanted one of these. You know, I still don't even know what they're called. Crazy. Someone better tell me that so I don't have to Google it. They are wicked though. I might put that back on the AK1 though when that's done. Got a little bit of work to do on that. I've put my Surefire flashlight back on the front. Obviously no battery in it because it is in this, but it's actually run out. Never mind. Got me Black Osprey silencer. These things are fucking sexy. I've only seen one better than that, and I wish I brought it when I was in Thailand. I see it and I didn't want to spend any money, so there we go. If I go back, I will be going to look for that if it's available. Obviously I've got my little trigger point here for the little light gadget. They are awesome though, honestly guys, get yourself one. They are so cool. Red dot, you got a little strobe light, you got your flashlight. I'm sure there's more. I'm pretty sure they've got an infrared or something. I might be wrong, but there we have it. There's the Crosman R1. Now, mix it up a bit. mp5k MPW. Look at that. And normally I do have a double mag. Use a mag coupler, but I've taken it off because I've seemed to have lost something that keeps them held together properly. Got the magpole. That is a proper magpole as well. Works pretty well with these. You don't put it up too high, you can still operate all the mag, which works great. As always, got my Surefire with a battery in it for a change, which is random. Not sure why, but it's extremely loose on this, but if you hold it just right, it doesn't matter. You still operate it. It's got the RIS rail. You can get these in metal, but they not seem to have been available for a very long time. So here we are with the plastic. Obviously we've taken off all the original front. My MP5 silencer. I've got a video on how I made that. That is literally using the original tri-lug. It was such a simple little build. So if you want to know how I've done that, check out my other video. I've explained it. mp5 telescopic stock. Never seen that done before, guys. I had to do it. It worked absolutely perfect. Again, in my video I have explained it, so if you want to do it. The only other thing really is the the pistol sleeve. Obviously the MP5 sleeve pistol grip is just crap, you know. It's all plastic, you can't change it like you can a lot of the guns. So I stick a nice little sleeve over it. It's awesome. I may get the graphics, I have seen them, so I can have the full auto and that on here and all the bullets. That looks wicked. I'm definitely going to get them ordered. The only thing is, I'm going to change this. I hate the thing, it come with a tactical scope I bought for something else. I didn't really like it on the scope, it looked a bit too bulky, but the scope is good scope, so don't get me wrong. But this thing, for some reason, when you correct it, it's all over the place. It changes position on the mount, so you don't correct the dot, you correct the position of this. It is so weird. Avoid them things at all costs. I don't even know how to explain what it is. It's just stupid. And basically every time you change up, down, left or right, it changes the whole top on the mount, so that is the worst letdown. I don't really know what I'm going to put on that yet. It's something I ain't got round to. But there you have it, guys, my mp5k. Awesome little sexy beast of a machine gun, whatever you want to call it. Although they're only semi-auto here, but never mind. I like collecting, I like modifying them, I like doing what I can, I like doing what other people ain't done. So, here we go again, another little moan off. For some reason, everything is falling off on me today, guys. I still haven't got around to fixing this one back. As always, as it's flashing already, my Surefire flashlight. These are just awesome. Flip up iron sights. These things are actually pretty wicked as well. I love them. They're wicked. Now, my red anodised EOTechs. They're just so nice. Look at that. They're wicked. I doubt there's any battery. Oh yeah, look. I've got a battery. Don't think you guys can see it though. Anyway, there is a battery in there. Strangely, it's working. But they are awesome. Definitely find them. I've noticed they do them on eBay. They're a hell of a lot more than where I get them. I'm not going to send directions because, you know, they don't pay me to sell their stuff. So sorry guys, you have to have a look around if you want that sort of thing. Got me Mojo Magwell grip, that's my Crusader one. That is definitely one of my favourite builds. I love this DPMS. This is the first one. I've done a stock change. I literally only seen one Russian dude do it before I've done it. I had to get in there and do it. Nobody else had done it. Got a video on how you do it, so if you want to know, check it out. And again, before you ask why we didn't have the R1 at the time, we don't really like tan air guns and that here, so we didn't get the R1 black either. Never come out. Now that's the same stock on everyone, but I've taken the cheek guard off on that one, the cheek razor mount. Still looks absolutely sexy as hell. Obviously got the same grip as I got on the other DPMS. I love these grips, they're bloody nice. They fit on there so well. Got my single point slim mount again. This thing is normally so heavy I can't put it on my sling anyway. I normally have 40mm grenade launcher on here, Havoc grenade launcher. It's freaking awesome. There you have it, guys. They are my sexy builds. Crossman dpms. My Crossman R1. Painted that myself. Forgot to mention that, sorry people, in case you ain't seen it before. That was such a lovely job. Really happy how that turned out. mp5k. Sexy, sexy little beast. My SIG with a soon to be famous drum mag. Everyone seems to love that. Get building, guys, before someone else does. I remember I made it first. Spartan Punishment, Crossman DPMS. That was kind of my sniper build, but I didn't really like the scope on it. It seems a bit stupid on a BB gun having a scope. It's crazy. And there you have it. Thank you for watching, guys. They are my sexy builds. If you want to know about anything I've done, if I haven't explained anything, just ask in the comments. I'm always happy to help anyone however I can. It's what I do. I run my own Facebook group. If you're interested, get into the group. There should be a link somewhere for that in the comments and all that stuff. And also, if you're interested, I don't know how it's going to work. I am setting up my own website at the moment for selling second-hand air guns, because I know we have a bit of a problem in England. I know there are other places for it, but you know, a lot of people in the groups ask about it, so I thought I'd give it a go, see what happens. But as always, guys, thank you all for watching. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for all your subscribes and your support for the channel. Actually, appreciate it a lot, so thank you all. Enjoy your day.